Yes, hello, Victor here. I'm making this video because I want to talk a little bit more about my game idea. And lately I've been just thinking about it and just adding new thoughts and stuff. And I just want to say that I'm looking for a seriously dedicated team to make this game, because I feel like this game would just be amazing, like in every aspect. I just wish you can use your imagination just so you can see exactly how I see this game will turn out and exactly how much fun it'll be. And if you watch my first video, you'll see that I was talking about a player dying, have a certain amount of lives per day or whatever. And I was just thinking, like, maybe there's tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 players, and it actually says it on top of their head as you're walking around. Now, the tier 3 players are the ones you want to, you stay clear of, because those are the ones that are extremely powerful, that they can kill you very easily if you're a tier 1 player. You can still put up a fight, but they have an advantage because they're more powerful. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to lose if you're a tier 1 player or a tier 2 player. It's just all based on how good you are, how dedicated you are into figuring out your character, into mastering your character. I would love for this game to be made for the Kinects, simply because of the voice command. I mean, or just, it doesn't have to be made for Kinect as long as voice command is involved, because I don't want it to just be like a point, click point thing. I want to take full advantage of giving so many customizations to the game, and that's voice command. In my previous video I said holy swords, and then the holy swords equipped to the character. Just using your voice command and doing it that way, it'll just allow you to use those buttons for a lot more other things, rather than just pushing A to bring out the holy swords and then using that button's already used up. So yes, that's how I feel about the whole voice command thing. And playing a game is all about getting stronger, getting better over time, right? So one thing I thought of recently was to make an invisible bar on their powers. Like, let's say I have a bar and I'm at level 0, or it's just at 0, and I'm using my powers. The max is 100. I'm constantly using my holy swords, just constantly, and like so long. And then once it gets to 100, all of a sudden I notice that my holy swords are doing a lot more damage, a lot more powerful. They can't see that bar. It's all about just like, just seeing your character become stronger. Like, like, wow, he's really growing, that kind of feeling out of it. Or maybe make an animation towards his power getting stronger. Like, he'll do a little flip and like, yeah, I feel stronger, some kind of animation towards letting you know that, he's really growing. Or another thing that I spoke about in my previous video was taunts, character animations, emotions, and that kind of thing. And I feel that this is like 1,000% needed. Imagine you can just taunt while you're fighting. You can let someone else know that you are badass. I'm going to win this fight. You're nothing. And then you can even taunt. Like, you can taunt at any time, anywhere. You can taunt as you're standing on top of their body. I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex type of character. Then I just destroyed you. I stood over your body and like this big Haruna thing, and I just did the whole Tyrannosaurus yell. And then all those people see it, and no one wants to fight you. Just everyone just fears you. And yeah, so taunts are definitely needed in OmegaV. Alright, let's talk about the world and fight scenes. I want the world to just be huge. That Final Fantasy 13 huge world. Like, if you ever seen a video of those huge dinosaur-like things, I just want it to just be huge. Not human type of world where there's buildings and glasses and all that. I just wanted to be like a grassy plains, huge hills, mountains, just, far distance, that type of thing. Cliffs where people can jump off and use their moves or fly or whatever the heck they do. Run really fast, run over water, just okay. Fight scenes, fighting. In World of Warcraft, yes, they have a lot of characters, but one thing about their characters is they're limited. They're limited to their classes, and it's just the same with fighting over and over. And Heroes of New Earth, there's a lot of characters, but when you play the game long enough, you know what those characters do, you know what you need to watch out for, and etc., etc. To me, it's just, they're not great games to me. Champions Online? Yeah, you can customize your character. They have a lot of character class, customizations or whatever. But I don't know. I just still think it's not diverse. You still know a Celestial. I think that's one of the types on there. You still know that that's going to heal, or if you see someone healing a lot, that they're probably a Celestial, or something like that. But in this game, every single fight, it's like you don't know what this thing is going to do. You don't know, what you need to do to beat this thing. It's all about just learning how to beat it and something like that. Just, I feel that this game would just be amazing if we get a lot of people involved in it. And another idea that I was thinking of character interaction. Let's say I have a humanoid type of creature and someone else has what's the horse human thing? You know what I mean? If someone has a character like that, my humanoid character would be able to ride on the back of that character and travel faster or something like that, rather than walking across these huge distances. I don't really know the purpose of traveling these huge distances. Maybe there's good side and bad side, and you have to go to the bad side to stop something or something like that. Maybe it's just about people just growing stronger and just the fight scenes and all that stuff. Enter in big tournaments and see who can just win and just take home the money. I don't really know the purpose of playing it. I just want to play it for the quote unquote PvP action, the fight scenes, the taunts, just all that, just bringing that fight scene alive. That's my reason for wanting to play it. If many of you don't know the game, I'm not really quite sure on how to say it, but Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. If you haven't looked at that game, I would just highly encourage you to look at that game, because that game is pretty much the basis on my game, except more interaction, taunts of course, and just they're able to move freely just throughout this huge environment, like Final Fantasy 13, and they just grow stronger. And it's it's your controller, your setup, your character. No one else has it. You are that identity. You are Electrode or Bomb Butsy or whatever the heck you want to name your character or whatever it's called. That is you. That is your identity. What people was, this guy is badass. Oh, is that Electrode? I just seen Electrode yesterday. He came online and I versed him. I got my ass kicked. Just something like that. It's like, I really want to get this team together and make this game. If any of you programmers are out there listening and want to put this game together, and just all of my ideas, rather than in this 9-10 minute video, all of my ideas, just let me know. If you know how to make a level, character design, artist, just if you have ideas for character, just anyone watching this video, just I want to get this game made. I would do anything. I don't care. I really want to play this game. my final thoughts right now. I'm gonna end the video, and I just want to say thank you for watching. And I'm just tired of playing the same old games that just go through the castles, do this, and just I'm just tired of that. I want a game where everything is your first fight. Yeah. And it just seems like game designers today have a disease and they're all feeding off each other. Think of a game that you really like playing, maybe a role player game, and I guarantee you can think of 10 other games that's pretty much exactly like that. Of course, it's not going to have the same characters and scenery, but it's the same old, run to this, save this, and just, I don't know, it's just everything just seems like it's the same to me. That's just my opinion on everything it is. Thank you.